Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey and welcome to another video, and today's video is about the Halloween event that came out today. And this is really the first time I can ever remember making a video about event, but in all honesty this is the first time I can remember an event giving some pretty decent rewards, especially for Iron Men. So basically what you do is you want to go to the Birth Orb Lodestone, and there will be this skeletal dog guy called Muncher there, and you want to teleport on him and then talk to Death, and he will give you a proto pack, and you can use this to kill ghosts in the house. Now this event doesn't take too long. From what I've been hearing, it's about 2 hours to get the bonfire bonus, as well as buy all of the armor that you can get from this minigame, and you can also get reward lamps as well. 1 reward lamp for every 5k reward points, but that's not really worth it considering the lamps don't give very much XP and it takes quite a while to get those points. However, if you do need some XP in a really hard skill for a quest or something for Iron Man, like for example you want to level up your Herbalore or Prayer for a quest and you can't think of any good ways to do it, that might be an option for you. So the gist of this minigame is really quite simple. What you want to do is you want to click on chairs or tables and stuff like that, and ghosts will come out, and then you just want to attack these ghosts, and there will probably be a lot of ghosts around. You don't even have to summon your own because there's lots of people all over the place playing this minigame, at least on the date of release, and there's going to be a lot of ghosts around, and you will get reward points for killing these ghosts. The best ones are the demonic ghosts, and obviously as you fight more difficult ghosts, they will scale up in difficulty, increasing your fear level, which I'll explain in a second, and also giving you more points per kill. So as you fight ghosts, you will gradually gain fear over time, and what you want to do to reduce that fear is you want to stand in one of these windows which has light coming into it, and that will slowly reduce your fear. If your fear goes up to 100%, you die. You don't lose any stuff, you just appear at the entrance, and you only lose 20 reward points, so it's really not that big of a deal. And you can also get some consumable items from the chest that will decrease your fear, which aren't really that useful, to be completely honest. Occasionally on the ground you will see some of this demonic trace stuff, and if you collect 5 of it you can summon your own demonic ghost, and that's the only way to get demonic ghosts. You can't get them normally from the normal ghost spawns, and you want to make sure you're fighting those demonic ghosts as much as possible because they give the most points. They give 170 points per kill, and I believe the next best one gives like 130 points per kill. Also, occasionally reward chests will spawn throughout the house, and you get a couple minutes to go and find them. They're quite easy to find. The house isn't very big, and what's inside these reward chests will be active ectoplasm, which you can use to charge up your proto pack to do more damage against ghosts. But there's so many people doing this minigame at the moment that I don't think the ectoplasm is entirely necessary, but maybe once the minigame dies down that will be actually useful. And you can also get these consumables that reduce your fear, such as chocolate or teddy bears, and you can also get rewards of bones, big bones, or dragon bones. Speaking of rewards, let's actually get into the rewards of this minigame now. What are the reasons why you want to do this? Well, first of all, which I think is the most useful thing for Iron Man, you can buy the cremation ability, which you can use bones on a fire now to gain prayer XP. It's 250% bonus XP for using bones on the fire, and that is versus 350% on a gilded altar. But obviously 75 construction is quite difficult to get on an Iron Man, so if you want to get your prayer up and you're having trouble getting your construction up, this can be a really great option. Not quite as good XP per bone obviously as a gilded altar, but it's still relatively solid. You'll have to collect a few more bones, but oh well, it's still good XP overall if you're using dragon bones or such on there. You can also get this hybrid gear, which is nearly as good as War Priest. It's a little lower stats than War Priest, so War Priest is still relevant in the game and all that. And this armor scales up with your defense. And this armor, what it does is it gives you bonus damage and also bonus XP while fighting ghosts, as well as its hybrid gear that's fairly decent for Iron Man, gives a pretty decent defensive bonus. And it does scale up at level 50 defense and level 70 defense. I just have the level 20 version right now, which is pretty bad stats wise, but again, my defense level isn't high enough to actually make it good. So overall, I think it's a pretty fun event. It doesn't take too long to get all the rewards, and the rewards are quite good, especially on Iron Man, so feel free to check it out. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow with the next video. Farewell.